Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is KJ Ricardo, and today's video is continuing my series at looking at commercials and sponsors of classic TV shows. I have featured Bewitched, The Andy Griffith Show, I Love Lucy, The Dick Van Dyke Show, and today I'm looking at the Beverly Hillbillies. This is a classic 1960s show. It ran from 1962 to 1971. It ranked among the top 20 most watched TV shows for 8 of its 9 seasons, and it was twice ranked as the #1 series. It's a hilarious sitcom about the Clampett family and how they rose from rags to riches in Beverly Hills. It's a fun, wholesome show. When people think of the 1960s, they probably imagine the Beverly Hillbillies. It's just an iconic TV show. Like many other shows during the 1950s and 60s, they had integrated commercials where the cast had to be featured in these commercials. And so the sponsors were Winston cigarettes as well as Kellogg's cereal. And so the cast had to be in these commercials. They were in character, so they were playing their characters. And it felt like you were still watching the Beverly Hillbillies. It just seemed like it was a scene from an episode where they were talking about the cigarettes or talking about the Kellogg's cereal, and they were just promoting it. They had to keep the sponsors happy. And it's really fun to look back at these commercials, rewatch them, and just have fun with that. And so I put together a compilation of these commercials that aired during the Beverly Hillbillies with the cast included. And so you can sit back and watch these. Enjoy.
Yes, sir, it was a dandy trip. Of course, frees all of my tuckers from sleeping setting up, but Pearl's old truck run just fine, and her boy drove all the way.
Winston?
No, Jethro Bodine. That's that big, tall, good-looking...
No, Mr. Claret, I meant, would you like a Winston cigarette?
I don't know as I've ever seen one of them before.
Oh, try one.
Mighty good smelling tobacco. What's that white stuff in there?
Oh, that's the Winston filter. But it's what's up front that counts.
You mean the tobacco?
Oh, a cigarette is only as good as the tobacco that's in it. With Winston's filter blend up front, it's like money in the bank. You're going to like Winston's.
I reckon I'll decide that for myself.
Yes, sir.
I like it. This here Winston tastes good.
Like a cigarette should.
Very good, Jethro. We will continue your homework with great leaders in history. You may begin.
A is for Alexander, the great he was named. B is for Beethoven, for music so famed. C is for cigarette, and Winston's the best. D is for Drake, Sir Francis...
Wait. Cigarettes, Winston. Jethro, we are studying great leaders.
Mr. Drysdale told Uncle Jed that Winston is the leading filter cigarette all over.
That's right, he did. Me and Granny's been smoking them, and they is first rate. Here, try one.
Mr. Claret, I've no doubt that Winston is indeed a superior filter cigarette. However, in deference to the textbook... Why, this is superior. However, in deference to the textbook... Never mind the textbook. C is for cigarette, and Winston's the best.
Yes, ma'am. Winston tastes good.
Like a cigarette should.
What you doing, Granny?
Making myself a new pipe.
Oh, I got something here you want to cotton to. That banker fella gave them to me.
What's that?
Winston cigarettes. Try one, Granny. They is first rate.
Well, if you say they're really good...
Best smoking you ever had.
By thunder, Jed, that is good smoking.
Now try it this way, Granny.
Tastes even better.
They tell me these Winstons is the best tasting cigarette you can get.
Well, I may put away my corn cob. That's saying a heap for 'em.
You know, Granny, there just ain't no way of saying how good a Winston is. You gotta smoke one to find out.
Well, I can say this. Winston tastes mighty good.
Like a cigarette should.
Yes, Pearl, folks was real nice to us. They give us some candy, some chomping gum, and some fancy store-bought cookies.
And some Winston cigarettes.
And some Winston cigarettes. Winston cigarettes?
Oh, why, certainly.
I tell you, Pearl, Winston is good smoking. Sure wish you could taste it.
I am tasting it, Granny.
The dickens you say? You mean you're getting it clean down there?
That's right. Well, here, Pearl. Take another puff.
All right.
Granny, that's what you call flavor.
Well, dingies. This is the doggonedest invention that ever was invented.
It sure is, Granny. I don't think I'll ever smoke anything else.
You always were a smart one.
Winston tastes good.
Like a cigarette had order.
Granny, now that we're alone, would you tell me the secret of that charm of yours?
No secret to it. Some folks got it, some ain't. I got it.
I don't mean your personal charm. I meant that little package of secret ingredients that attracts men.
Oh, you mean Winston. Yeah, men do go for him. Women, too.
Yes, indeed, Granny. I'm a Winston fan myself. But what...
No secret ingredient in Winston. There's the filter. Up front is the tobacco. But, of course, it's a special mixture of tobacco.
Yes, I know. It's called Winston Filter Blend, but...
That's it. That's it. Winston Filter Blend. Good, ain't it?
Wonderful, Granny. However, what I want to know is how you mix your love charm.
Why, I wouldn't tell that. No more than the Winston people would tell how they mix their tobaccos together to make a Winston taste good, like a cigarette had order.
What you doing, Granny?
Well, Jed, Miss Hathaway, she said the best Christmas present that we could send to our kinfolk back home would be a carton of Winston's. Special gift wrap for Christmas. But doggone it, Jed. There's 200 Winstons in every carton. Why, it'll take me to Christmas of next year to wrap enough for all our kinfolk.
I reckon this is what she meant. You see, it's already wrapped up for Christmas, and there's a greeting card on every one.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Look at this. Ain't that a doozy? Built like a little house, and there is 400 Winstons in that rascal.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Every one of them Winstons tastes good.
Like a cigarette had order.
Ellie Mae, you got to do something about that eagle. Bad enough snatching Jethro's hat and them mink coats, but now she's gone too far.
Well, what'd you do, Paul?
Swooped down and snatched a pack of Winston cigarettes right out of my hand and flew right in your window with them.
I'll talk to her.
Now, don't get her riled up.
Now, Frida, my pa was right upset with you for snatching his package of cigarettes. He sets a great store by them Winstons, and I reckon you'd better give 'em back before he gets out the gun.
Just when a feller is fixing to have himself a nice relaxing Winston, along comes a filching eagle and spoils the whole...
Here they are, Pa. Frida, give 'em back to me.
Oh, thank you, Ellie.
I reckon it was a pretty red package she liked. Pa, do them Winstons taste as good as they smell?
You betcha. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
That sure was a dandy parade, huh, Wendell?
Hey, Granny, you sure were popular. Why, everybody kept running up to you and wanting to shake your hand.
Well, now, I gotta be honest about that. It wasn't just my good looks and my sweet disposition.
What was it, Granny?
I was handing out Winston cigarettes.
Well, you rascal. How about handing one to me right now? Anybody got a match?
Yeah, I do, Uncle Jed.
Jethro, you scratched the paint.
Sorry, Uncle Jed. I couldn't see it for the rust.
By doggies, this is a way to enjoy a holiday, or any other day for that matter, smoking a Winston.
Winston tastes good, huh, Pa?
That's a fact. Winston tastes good.
Like a cigarette.
At order.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
visit with the Clampett family as they take you to their mansion in the hills of Beverly. And when they do, you'll run into a friend of theirs you've met, that good old friend with filter blend, Winston cigarette. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Ain't no Romeo around here, Miss Jane.
How true.
Hey, is that for me?
I thought you might enjoy a little repast.
Rather have
Some of them Kellogg's cornflakes, yeah. Are you happy in Beverly Hills, Jethro?
It's got the thing I want most in life. Good food.
I never learn.
Kellogg's best to you.
Here you are, Granny.
They's all dry again.
Hey, where's that there baseball fella?
He took off in some of your things.
All that running sure makes a feller hungry.
Yeah, sure would like to have something to give him my strength back.
Like some fresh-boiled golf eggs.
I'd rather have something that's crispy and crunchy.
Yeah, something with a nice corn taste.
Yeah, with cream and sugar.
How about some Kellogg's cornflakes?
Yeah!
You two are sure getting to be city slickers.
Corniest flakes anybody makes, Kellogg's.
Oh, you finished your cornflakes already?
Had 2 bowls.
Uncle Jed?
What's troubling you, boy?
Ellie Mae's been eating Kellogg's cornflakes for a long time.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, but why ain't she told up yet?
Well, Jethro, Kellogg's cornflakes don't act on girls the same way they do boys. They don't, tall up. They kind of,
Girl up.
Girl up?
Yeah.
Eat your cornflakes.
Dear Cousin Jed and all, we are purely delighted to hear how Ellie Mae has a fella. It couldn't happen to a nicer girl, and she is lucky she is held up so well for her age. He is an interesting-looking man. We hope you are keeping well and getting plenty of good nourishment like we always get here in the hills, in spite of everything. P.S. Enclosed is a picture of Jethrine and Jasper Depew, her gorgeous new beau.
K-E-double-L-O double good, Kellogg's best to you. Now come along and visit with the Clampett family as they learn the simple pleasures of the hills of Beverly. That includes the products of your sponsor of the week, the cereals of Kellogg's, Kellogg's of Battle Creek. K-E-double-L-O double good, Kellogg's best to you.
Howdy, folks. We Clampetts has been finding out about victuals, food in this bountiful land of ours, and we've put together sort of a little show. I don't know if you've ever had to dig and plant and grow all the food you need to eat. Vegetables and corn and wheat, pork and beef and fruit for sweets, all your victuals. No? Well, if you never did, it's 'cause the victuals growers grow.
Thanks to the folks of the victuals growing industries.
According to U.S. government figures, each farm worker today produces twice as much food as he did just 15 years ago.
Well, eating's getting easier and much more fun. And when you've got your victuals growed, they still a heap to do. Cleaning, canning, smoking, drying, slowing down, you just ain't trying. Ain't it better when you're buying victuals ready fixed for you? Thanks to the folks of the victuals fixing industries.
Today, we get more nutrition, abundance, and year-round variety than ever before.
Sure enough, right. Eating's getting easier and much more fun.
When I used to go to get a bit of food, the choosing wasn't good. But now, why, it's exciting just to look around in a store these days. Fresh garden truckers shining at you from the cooling bins, and meats, and mixes, and baked goods, and canned goods, and frozen things. Things I never heard tell of. On hand when you need 'em.
The modern food store is a veritable wonderland of taste, convenience, and quality.
Thanks to the folks of the victual selling industry, eating's getting easier and much more fun.
Just a few years ago, it cost the average family 60 hours of work to pay for 1 month's groceries. Now it takes only 37 hours.
This is a bountiful country, especially in food. We eat better than anybody, and for a smaller part of our earnings, too. I've been studying up on this. An American family spends only 19 cents out of every dollar for food. English family spends about 29 cents. Russian, 50 or more. We got it real good thanks to the farmers and the food fixers and the grocers. Our food is a bargain.
Thanks to the folks
Of the victuals growing industry.
the victual fixing industry, the victual selling industries.
Thanks to the folks of the various victuals industries.
Food is a bargain. And you can read all about it on the backs of Kellogg's Corn Flakes packages.
Food is a bargain, eating's getting easier and much more fun.
And that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed watching these commercials. They're so much fun to watch, to see how the cast were included in these commercials. They were still in character. It felt like you were still watching the Beverly Hillbillies, like these commercials were just scenes out of the show. That is so special, and you don't get that anymore in today's commercials. And so I think that's what makes the 1950s and 60s so special, is how the cast had to be in these commercials, these integrated commercials. They had to keep the sponsors happy, because if you don't have sponsors for your TV show, then you don't have a TV show at all. And so it was really special, and I love putting together these videos. Let me know what your favorite commercial was from this video, and I would be happy to read that. Thanks for watching, and if you have any requests for other TV shows that you want me to feature in this series, please let me know, and I would take that into consideration. I want to feature and research shows that you would want to watch, my viewers. And so please let me know, and I would be happy to read that as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. And remember to always laugh often,